Boom, 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 boom. Hey guys, Johnny from Johnny Profits here. Just wanted to share some insight on Kindle Publishing. So I started my journey with Kindle Publishing. Let's see, right now it's June. Only a few months ago, under 6 months, but I've been hitting it pretty hard. I'm up to like 20 books right now. Pretty pumped about that. I got 3 more in the works right now. I have my writers ghostwriting them right now. I do have virtual assistants in total with the Kindle Publishing and my other business. I have about 5 to 10. Usually I about have like 7 more or less. Some of them full-time, some of them part-time, some of them, you know, as I need work done. So definitely good to have a group of individuals that you can go to when you are in need. I use Upwork, which is the old Odesk. I've been using virtual assistants since about 2011. So I have been using VAs or virtual assistants for over 5 years. I also just recently got into Fiverr, fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, which is pretty cool too. Gigs start at $5. So definitely recommend that. I do my Kindle book covers on there. Also found some writers on there. It's pretty good. But I use both. I think it's Elancer or freelancer.com. I think it's elancer.com. Haven't tried them yet, but I would assume it's similar to Upwork. Most of the VAs are in the Philippines. They're in India. They're Pakistan. Some in the U.S. I definitely use some in the U.S. Also in Europe. I got a few guys in Poland. One guy in Serbia. So some Eastern European countries, and they've definitely been able to help me out big time and help me build my business, scale it up, you know, kind of release my time, you know, doing the manual work. Like right now I have a few books that are coming up on free promo tomorrow. Actually I have 3 books on free promo, and I have my VAs working on that. We're doing, you know, all the Facebook promotions, all the Twitter promotions, getting on those Facebook groups, like over 100 Facebook groups that you have to join, and posting the free Kindle books on there. So definitely have the VAs freeing up some more time so I can work on the creative, get my creative juices flowing. Because if you're doing all the manual work all the time, it's definitely hard. And remember, there's only 24 hours in the day, so you can't do everything, you can't be everywhere. You definitely need a team behind you, and they're not crazy expensive compared to like normal, well, not say normal, but people that are local, you know, local people, say in North America. You know, everyone wants a large amount of money, and you know, sometimes they're slow, the quality's halfway decent. So these VAs that I have working internationally, they work at a fraction of the cost. They're very nice, they're very responsive, and they do pretty good work. So you know, you just have to go through, check everyone's reviews, see who's reviewed the best, and that's how I pick the best freelancers or virtual assistants. I'll get into that a little bit more in future videos on how to pick good virtual assistants. But what I wanted to say about Kindle publishers. So guys, if you are just on Kindle right now, if you're just publishing books in the Kindle store, you're losing out a lot. It's definitely a great platform. Amazon's a huge search engine, so you definitely get a lot of traffic that way. But you definitely need to publish your ebooks on CreateSpace and ACX. So remember, both of these companies are Amazon companies. They're like their sister companies. So like little Amazons, more or less. So they're all ran by the same cast of characters over there, and complete powerhouse again. Just powerhouse in publishing, online publishing. Remember, a few years back, guys, you couldn't do this. You'd have to work with an actual publishing house. A lot of money. You have to produce, you know, thousands of books and try to get your profit back. Now you can create something by yourself. You can upload it to Amazon, and it's available to millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people all around the world. It's crazy. When I go on the Kindle, on the KDP, the Kindle Direct Publishing website, I sold books in Australia, in Canada, in India, in Germany, Brazil, Mexico, like all these different marketplaces, and they all wire you money every month. It all gets wired into your account. So it's definitely an amazing thing, man. It's you know, the business industry has become more flat, more accessible to more people. But again, guys, want to reiterate, get on CreateSpace. I'll probably do a video on how to publish on CreateSpace and publish on ACX, which is Audible and iTunes. So if you do ACX, it goes in the iTunes store and also goes on Audible. The sun's coming out a little bit, so I'm getting a little tan now. So again, guys, get your Kindle book. You have to reformat it a little bit to get on CreateSpace. You just have to change the cover a little bit. It's pretty simple. Also, with CreateSpace, everything's uploaded in a PDF form. So that Word document you have your ebook on, most likely it's in a Word document or something like that. All you have to do is convert that over to a PDF. Also, with the cover, it's got to be resized a little bit. Then you convert that over to a PDF. With ACX, I think the cover has to be changed a little bit, just the dimensions. I think it's like a full square, it's not rectangular. So just minor changes with ACX. Also, you publish it. It's a little more time involved with ACX. CreateSpace, you can get it done within a few minutes. It's pretty simple. With ACX, you put your book up for audition. So you give a little script, and then you do a royalty share if you want to pay I guess you call it the transcriber or the people that dictate the book. Either you pay them straight up, so you don't have to pay them a royalty, so you pay them per hour. I think they're kind of expensive, so they might be like $50 an hour, $100 an hour, but they do a great voice. You can get like radio announcers, people that make they sound like they're from the movies. Super professional voiceover people. They're from the radio, so definitely cool in that regards. Or what I choose to do is I just do a 50-50 royalty share with them. So meaning, say the book sells for, I don't know, it's usually like $3-4, something like that. You split it. ACX gets their cut, and then you split the commission. So you usually end up walking out with like $1.50 a book, something like that. But remember, you don't have to lay out the money to get the book transcribed for you, or read, or the transcribed. Yeah, pretty much dictated for you. So that's what I recommend doing. So you said, like I said, you upload it, you have the transcription up there. They give you I think a preview, like 5 minutes or so. So you can hear their voice and you get a feel for it. So usually, like when you put one book up, you'll get like 5 people. Usually I get like 5 to 10 people that audition for it. So you check their voices, see if it's along the lines of what you want to convey in the book. So I have like some murder mystery books, some like serial killer books. So I usually have like a guy with a deep voice. Regular American accent. You can get in different language. You could have someone speak French, you could have someone speak German, Spanish. You can get different accents. You can have someone from down south, you can have someone from New York, you could have someone from California, someone from the Midwest, someone from Boston. So it's pretty cool. You can get all these different accents. So depending on what you want to convey, what genre, what category you're in, you get the appropriate voice for that book. So like I said, I was doing the serial killer books. I had a guy with a general American accent, with a deep, strong voice, that a little scary, a little freaky. So depending on what books you have, get the right right orator for that. Then they do that audition. So you approve them, you send them an offer. Then I think they send you a 15-minute script. Like you give them the whole script. They read 15 minutes of it. So usually it's like a chapter, 2 chapters, 3 chapters, something like that. So they read all that. So you verify that you verify they're the orator that you want to have. And you get to have them read, say a quarter of the book, or depending how long your book is, but a pretty good percentage of the book. Then after that, you approve that 15 minutes, and then you give them a time, a date that you want it completed by, like the full book completed. So usually I'll have the 15 minutes, give them like a few days to a week to do that. Then after the 15 minutes, I'll give them like another 5 to 7 days to complete the full book. And within that time frame, they send you the full book. You read it. I spot check a few chapters. Usually if they're pretty good, I trust them. So get that rocking and rolling, and then get it published. So then it goes up for review, and it gets published once you approve it. So just wanted to hit you guys with that, spread that knowledge. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll come to you guys with more videos. Thank you.